The sound symbol association in kindergarten is important, and it helps to set base for formal phonic programs as the children get older. In the beginners level, they are introduced to the upper and the lower case of letters together, and they can actually use their books and flashcards to learn the association. Different pages of the books lend themselves to these activities, where they can actually associate the symbols and the cards. As the children grow older and they come to level 1, they begin the year with the upper and the lower case together with an associated picture. They can use posters to learn the letters. They can use a vocabulary bank, and then as the year progresses, they can turn over the cards and just use the small case letters. This is the time when they are actually looking at a vocabulary bank, which is later going to be the CVC words as they go to level 2. They also have a page at the end of the book where they can associate sounds and symbols, which I will just do for you. So you can ask the children regularly to arrange the cards and then flip them over to keep the small case upwards. You can do it in order, you can do it in random order, change the order regularly, because there is no fixed way that they must learn how to do the sound symbol association. They can also use a set of cards for rhyming words like the den, hen, cat, bat and a pan and van. Once they finish this, they are ready with the small case letters. You can tell them to listen carefully and place the corresponding symbol on the page. So they can do a s, t, and a, and then you can tell them, okay, now listen carefully and place the sounds as I say them. So let's place s, a, t, sat. Slowly they can start building words. They can also take the help of their little reading booklet, where we already have the letters, the symbols placed out. The children can just say the sound s, a, t, and slowly learn how to build words. They can also move from the last sound to the first sound and gradually get ready for building words at the next level. Now they come to the level 2. They have arranged the small case letters in order, but we want them to start using letter groups of sounds to build a larger vocabulary with each group of sound. So you can tell them to separate all the color. So here is where the color coding actually helps us. So we can ask them to separate all the pink cards, the yellow cards. So they can just sort them out into color groups and tell them that now we are going to work with one color at a time. You can take the help of their stories and reading skills booklet, where you have the little color trains arranged. So the first one is s, a, t, I, p, n. This is also time they can practice it with the keywords. So they can arrange it, spread out your the cards, arrange it and say the sounds s, a, t, I, p, n. In the teacher manuals, we have given you a table in which every group of letters and their sounds are there. The keywords are there. The number of words that you can build with each of these are there, and a few of the sight words which you can actually introduce simultaneously. You also have another side of the table which is for the teacher's reference. So it has a few rules and it has the other representations of these sounds. So this side is for the teacher information and this side is what is integrated into your little books and activities for the children. So this will help the teachers to get an overall view of the program. And now building of words. So there are two ways to do. For the oral blending, you will say the sounds first and ask the children to tell you the word. So for that they have to pick up their left hand. Whenever you are going to do a left and right, you must have your back towards the children and tell them to pick up their left hand facing and say the sounds s, a, t, and ask the children to blend and say the word to you. And for this oral segmenting, you have to say the word sat and ask the children to segment it into s, a, t. You can also use the books where with each string of sounds, we've given you a list of words for the children to build. So for example, if the children have to build, listen to the word sat and s, a, t. They can actually choose s, a, t and read it and say sat. They can either place it back or leave the word here and listen to the next word. So the next word could be sip, s, I, p, sip. So they then pick up the cards and put s, I, p and read the word. Once they have built a large number of words with one train, one color code, one letter group, then you can introduce the next one. For each letter group, each sound group, we have given you a large number of words. So I'm going to arrange all the 4 rows, but give them enough practice before the next row is introduced to the children, and use the help of the books, help the use of oral blending where you say the word. So you can say the sounds s, a, t and ask the children to blend it and say sat, or you can say a word sat and let them to segment it and do s, a, t and repeat that activity with the flashcards. After they finish the flashcards, they can actually put that number of dashes and write the word. Once the children have had ample practice with the first 4 rows, you can introduce them to the next set of sounds. You can change the order. For example, if you want the children to learn the sound ch, you can introduce these, and if you want them to build words, they can use ch, I, p, and then the children can say chip. So the oral blending, you can say the word chip and ask the children to segment it into ch, I, p. Take the cards, ch, I, p, and read them.